Alright, so we found a glitchy glitch with this thing. How you can jump down here and land on here because there's a missing death plane. And we can
That is
actually get out of the map, which is nice.
so. Yeah, the jumping down here should be common knowledge by now, especially to people who've been following this game closely. But it turns out that if you do a double res and then do some tricky maneuvering, you can take this to a whole new level, quite literally. Let's
You
begin.
can literally see that ship down there? Ian. Cool. And now I'm going to spam mine, bring him back up.
And I'm going to fly to you.
Now we're outside the map.
And so you need to do some strafing and turning. You can't land in there. There's skyboxes and ceilings all over the place, and death planes are littered about, so you have to be very careful.
We found that going kind of far out and around everything is the best option until you get over top of the aircraft, because then you can just drop down onto the skybox and flutter down to the level.
And it takes some flying up. That's why we're double mercy, because we need to shift to each other to push through a certain wall.
And now that we're above the ship, we can just straight up drop.
Do be careful. It's very slippery in this area.
And you have to get over to the wall in order to activate and continue
So
this.
here's a little fun tidbit. The mountain above the skybox has no collision, so you can just go right in, and then you're going to drop, and you're going to want to start hugging the wall and aiming for that.
You can either hug the wall or
Like
look at this
there.
little white bit over here, and you want to aim just above it so then you can start orienting yourself.
Right. Hey, get close to me. You're a little too far. You want to
See,
be right
now
here.
we're in the map, meaning we avoided the skybox and all that stuff. Now we have to get
So now we-
underneath it and start flying up so we can effectively get inside of the map.
And success.
We're in
We
the
are
map.
now in a different part of Nepal. This is doable in normal quick play. I changed no settings to do this. So have fun with that. Everything is loaded at the like all of the map's assets, including health kits and breakables and all that, are just loaded right away. The only thing you cannot do is interact with the control point. So no, you can't mess with the enemy team. This doesn't do anything. Doing this is useless unless you do. No, never mind. Don't listen to me rambling. It's completely useless. But you can do interesting things, like if you head back to your base and change hero, you will change and spawn in this area and not back above. So for example, if I were to change into Symmetra, I could bring the entire team here. I just have to sit there and wait 5.5 centuries for my ultimate to charge. So, and when you die, it puts you back at the normal place, but
That's the only way to get back.
yep. So
This is cool. We tried this on a couple of maps. Nepal seems to be the only one we can do this on. There are other couple maps that there's other glitches with, but nothing of this extent.
And this is so gonna get patched hard. I can just feel it in my bones.
And you can, if you try Nepal, you cannot do it from here. You have to do it from the highest point in Nepal, or else it will not work.
Right. If you do a double res down here, you just die immediately after. They must have stacked death planes or whatever.
And if you do it from the middle area, you actually can't get out of it at all. There's no area for you to double res or get out of the skybox. So you can get into the second area by doing this, and into this area by doing the res at the top, but you cannot do it from any other plane.
So have fun with that. If you want to cause your teammates to absolutely hate you for the rest of your life, you can do this.
It's just a pretty cool glitch we found after experimenting for a couple hours.
Yeah. I'm going
Nice.
to let my teleport build up. I don't know if we're going to keep that in video or not, because that is up to the one in green. I am just here because
Alright.